to chase after their dreams.
Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers. Facts. Facts. Yes. See, I can wait. Just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry no more. But I did it. Yes.
Fire to chase after their dreams.
Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers.
There you have it. Vivica Fox. She's back at it again. Seemed like this probably was a joke. However, Vivica has been saying a little slick stuff about 50 over the past 20 years. And it seems like at this point, she's just old and bitter. And, a lot of times in Hollywood, when things don't work out with a lot of these older broads, this is what happens. That money ain't coming as fast enough, and them opportunities are kind of drying up, especially as an older woman in Hollywood. Just being a black woman in Hollywood, or a black person in Hollywood is one thing, but a black woman that's older in Hollywood, that's a double dose. They really ain't trying to see you. They looking for young women, young and fresh. They ain't really, as an older woman, you ain't gonna get too many opportunities. And a lot of Vivica left 50 alone. She thought she could do better, and 50 left, and 50 to most people's standards, 50's a pretty successful guy. And a lot of times when a woman leaves a guy, she expects him to sometimes crumble, fall, and at least not do better than her. But 50 Cent have exceeded her as far as being successful in entertainment. So maybe Vivica feels a certain type of way, And let's just be honest. This is how Vivica used to look, right? And she was a nice looking woman. Boy, look how she look now. Ooh, look like look at her. Look at her, man. She look look at her. Overweight, old, and look like she been turned out. She doesn't have more plastic surgery than anything. And see, when it comes to this plastic surgery, the question I always ask is, who said this would look good? People always laugh when I ask that question. Who said these types of surgeries look good? You have to have a bunch of ass kissing dudes that's in the entertainment business. You mean to tell me none of these guys is going to tell any of these women that they look a hot mess, that this shit don't look good? Nobody's going to tell none of these, and I am not calling no woman's name in particular, but we see these women that have these get these multiple plastic surgeries, and they don't look good. They don't look better. They've been better off just leaving themselves alone. So, see, if you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror, that's already a problem right there. That's what most of the problem stemmed from. Love thyself. So, because if you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anybody else. You don't have the mental capacity to love anybody else. So that's the problem that Vivica has. Now, you know what some people are gonna say, well, just because you get plastic surgery, that don't mean you don't love yourself. Okay. In your fantasy world, okay. If you say so. You know, I never looked in the mirror and wanted to change anything. I like myself, you know. I like everything about myself. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. But some people have a different mindset where they say, well, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, if you want to change up something, go for it. You know, okay, cool. You know, whatever. But at this point, yeah, she probably not gonna stop saying little things here and there, because it seems this is all in fun and joke as far as the video go. But she's been doing this for over 20 years, you know. And you know what? You know the thing is, 50 Cent have never said anything about her. They've never said anything about her. Never said anything negative. This is the most he ever said right here on Instagram recently. He said, either way, I think he's trying to say, I've had that ass in the Matrix. You know, I love me some you, girl, but damn, it's been 22 years, Vivica. Yeah, this is the most I've ever heard him say anything about Vivica Fox online. And boy, you know, 50 he be trolling online big. He put plenty of people on blast trolling online. But I've never seen him say anything about Vivica. She said plenty of things about 50 over the past 20 years. But he's never really said anything negative about her. And this is still not anything negative. What he wrote, you know. But hey, you might disagree. Like and share this and tell me what you think below. I'm out. Did you like that video? If you want more of that, it's right here. Boss Life Secrets on Amazon.com. And share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.